Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, Hunter. Welcome back to the Baseball Head. Hope you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So if you're not on X or you're not on Facebook, you need to hit that subscribe button so you know what's going on with the Mets. This channel is the most active Mets channel on YouTube. I will get you 3 videos on this channel on a regular basis. We'll have live streams, cover the games, and of course we'll have some shorts telling you what the lineup is for the day. But I got a trade proposal. We're going to get into this trade proposal that someone in the media came up with. But it's interesting in that it's not an interesting trade, and it's not a very good trade. But that's my own kind of opinion on it. But we'll get into this article, and then we'll get into the writer a little bit. I don't want to be mean, but I'm going to be mean. From SI.com. Now, as you know, trade deadline is on July 30th. It's a Tuesday. We're going to have a whole bunch of live streams leading up to the trade deadline. I'll be live on Sunday before the trading deadline, in the afternoon, in the evening. Be on a lot on Monday leading up to the game. On Monday when the Mets play the Twins, I believe. And then I will be live before the clock strikes 6 on Tuesday for the trade deadline. So we'll be here live with you. I'll be here live with you. And hopefully you subscribe. Also, getting close to 5,000 subscribers. So all new people coming in here over the last week, thank you. But let me read you this article from SI.com. Trying not to laugh. A blockbuster New York Mets trade proposal lands huge haul for star, okay? The New York Mets may or may not be willing to move on from their star slugger. This trade package would make the decision easier at the upcoming MLB trade deadline, okay? Let's see what this article has to say. This is just, we've done videos like this, talk about trade proposals. This might be this takes the cake. It doesn't take pie, old George Carlin joke, but it takes cake. Cake is easy to take, pie, piece of cake. New York, or something like that. New York Mets have bounced back and forth between trading Pete Alonso for the past few weeks. They have. But a trade partner could potentially come with an offer that's too good to turn down in an effort to push a trade. One team that may be desperate enough is the Houston Astros. Their first base situation is bad to a point where they could get desperate. Okay, let's see how desperate they can get. Zach Presnell, a fan side, came up with a trade proposal that may be good enough to push Houston over the edge. The deal would see New York Mets send Alonso to the Astros in return for shortstop Bryce Matthews, outfielder Zach Cole, and right-handed pitcher Miguel Ulola. Matthews and Cole are both top 5 prospects in Houston's farm system. Getting that from a team for a player is essentially just a rental would be a great return on value. The Astros drafted Matthews in the first round of the 2023 MLB draft. And his transition to the minor leagues has been ideal across all 3 levels that he's competed in this year. He has a slashing line of 276, 397, 481 with 8 home runs, 17 stolen bases. He was drafted with the hopes of becoming a power-hitting infielder, and that certainly looks like a realistic outcome. His last season at Nebraska saw him complete a 2020 season. 22-year-old has been a great athlete since his days as a Texas high school football phenom, along with his bat developing. He has a very high potential with his glove as well. Cole's another power hitter that has the potential to become a Gold Glover at any of the outfield positions. He has the speed to excel at center, as well as more than a great arm. His defensive prowess has never been in question, more so just wondering how his bat pans out. He's done well at the AA level, slashing a .263 batting average. He hit 19 home runs last year with 37 stolen bases, making him another potential 2020 player at least. Ulola was a flame-throwing reliever prospect. His all-speed stuff hasn't come together yet, but does hold some potential that's mostly tied up with his fastball. The 22-year-old reached AA this past season and has had a 4.43 ERA as a starter, 11.6 strikeouts per 9 innings. It's been by far his best season and should have any potential suitors intrigued by what he could offer out of the pen. For a player that could leave next season, Alonso, grabbing these three would be worth having to figure out something new at first base for the rest of the year. If they do plan on reaching an extension with the slugger, though, it may be smart to stick with that plan. Well, let me explain something to you. To the guy that came up with this proposal. And the guy writing about it. Your host looked into the players, okay? Aside from the reliever, the other two position players, Cole and Matthews, can't hit. According to MLB.com, Bryce Matthews hit totals at 45. Okay? That's a kid that should be 50. 50 is considered an average total. 45 is not very good. And there's questions as to whether Cole can hit in the major leagues. His hit total is 40. His power's there. Power's 60, but the hit total is 40. That's a problem. Now, I wonder who came up with this. Well, he's the person that wrote this article thinking that this was a great idea. This is the writer, Dylan Sanders. What do you think? What do you think? For God's sake, he looks like freaking Peter Griffin, for God's sake. Why would you take that picture? He looks like Peter Griffin. I'm not taking any kind of advice from someone that looks like real-life Peter Griffin. I'm not dealing with that. Your host is not listening to Peter Griffin on any Mets trade. And again, you're getting players that don't have value. If I was going to make a deal, this is what I would do. If I'm going to make a deal with the Astros, give me Kyle Tucker for Pete Alonso. Give me Kyle Tucker. Okay? That's what I would have done. That's what I would have asked for. Mets could use a right fielder. Use another outfielder on this team. You know, the Mets are trying to win a wild card spot. This is crazy. This is about as bad of a deal as you can come up with. I guess this guy is I think he can pull a fast one. And meanwhile, I got to listen to Peter Griffin here. Oh, yeah, this is a great idea. Hey, you bastard. Yeah, it sounds like a great idea, Peter. It's not a good idea. Now, you let me know what you think about this video. You're not going to see this anywhere else. Me goofing on these goofball writers and these goofballs in the media coming up with bad Mets trades. I'll come up with a better Met trade if you want to trade Pete Alonso. But I don't want Pete gone. So, thank you for watching this video. And again, if you're not on X and if you're not on Facebook and you're on any platform, hit the subscribe button so you know what's going on with the Mets. And we have a lot of fun here, as you can tell from this video. You weren't expecting to hear a Peter Griffin reference or someone that actually looks like him, other than that guy that goes around impersonating Peter Griffin. You know, who's a kind of a voice actor. My goodness, why would you wear a white shirt and look like that? You don't think somebody like your host is going to pick up on this? I'm going to pick up on this right away. Thank you for watching this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.